What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with a video that's massively overdue. I've had a lot of technical issues, but I finally want to bring this to you guys. This is, of course, going to be the week where we talk about the types, the free-to-play types for every single, basically, type unit that is out in this game currently. And okay, I won't say every single. I'm only going to talk about really the ones that I think are important. The reason I'm doing this, not only did we just recently receive, the Super Battle Road here, and of course you should be doing your weekly event in this so you can get your battlefield memory. Weekly battlefield memory. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget to do that. If you've done all your missions, which probably most everyone has, you still run it once a week, you still want to get that. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, I know, not everybody is going to have crazy stacked teams, okay? There are a lot of free-to-play players out there in the world, and it's a thing, and people that came in probably after 3rd anniversary and all that stuff may not have some of the really insane units that we've been receiving. So that said, I want to talk about some of my favorite units from the free-to-play, I guess, platform of this game, if you can even call it that, that are actually really useful in them. Of course, the first unit I'm going to talk about needs absolutely no introduction right here. That is, of course, the free-to-play Whiskey Bitch, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma. I'm going to go ahead and pull their information up over here. Alright, and this will show off basically all the units we're really going to talk about today. This card is awesome. I have actually Rainbow Starred this guy. What I did is I went ahead when I Rainbow Starred him, and I gave him a lot of double attack, a little bit of double attack, a little bit of crit, a lot of dodge. The big thing he does, the number one thing he does, is retaliation. Causes supreme damage to the enemy, no real effects on it. His passive, this is what's great. Key +3, attack and defense 50% when facing only one enemy. Counters with enormous power upon receiving normal attacks. He won't counter a super attack, but give him a crap ton of dodge, and it's 100% worth. I've shown it multiple times in this channel. Give him crap tons of dodge. He will still retaliate even if he dodges the attack. So you have a good chance that if he does get super attacked, he'll still dodge that. It's completely worth. He is one of the few, and I say few, Rainbow Star units I did not hesitate as far as free-to-play Rainbow Stars go. Okay? My absolute favorite free-to-play unit, at least in this section. Now, he's not the crazy hitter or anything like that, but if you add up all of the damage he can do with his counterattacks, 100% worth. This guy's awesome. Truly awesome. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my cursor over there. Well, I guess it don't matter too much. Okay. Next unit up. Yup. The Great Saiyan Man that you get with Baba points. Okay. Well, what do you mean? Great Saiyan Man with Baba points. Why would you put this guy on here? Well, leader skill. Check that out. AGL key type 3, HP attack and defense 70%. That's the only thing that matters. Every single one of those Baba Shop units becomes a 70% key 3 lead. Basically, it goes back to the second oldest meta, but, it's a 70% lead. It's a free 70% lead. If you've got a 120 lead and you're lacking a 70% lead for Battlefield or anything like that, go grab this guy. You don't have to give him Elder Kais. Because all these guys have farmable super attacks. You don't have to farm the super attack. You don't have to give him Kais. You don't have to do anything. An SA1 unit just as a sub-leader. That's it, and then keep him out of the fight, okay? These guys aren't going to hit. They're not worth orbs. I did it with Krillin, and I sincerely regret it. He doesn't hit worth a damn. But they are very good leaders if you need sub-leaps for Battlefield. When it comes to Super Battle Road, I'd leave him alone. Just plain as day, leave him alone. Now, Whiskey Bitch, I've used him on Super Battle Road. He pulled my ass out of the fire on Super Battle Road. This guy, not so much, okay? Let's talk about his passive real quick. It's not that impressive. AGL type key +2. Great chance of Defense 30%. That key +2 could come in handy, but being that it doesn't really have an attack boost, not the greatest. Not the greatest. Brainiac, Z Fighters, Patrol, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit. He has okay links. Not bad links. Not bad links. But that leader skill. The leader skill is the #1 thing. This is what you're really after. AGL. Oops. I'll scroll down there a little bit. AGL key +3. HP attack and defense 70%. That's what matters. That's the important stuff. Let's move on. Yup. I put Whis on here. I put the AGL Whis on here. Maxes out at level 100, okay? Is it even level 100? Hold on. If we go to Awoken, yeah, level 100. Maxes out to level 100. His stats are not amazing. That said, when it comes down here to, and he does, what does he do? Extreme damage, may stun the enemy. You can't try. It's like a 15, 20%. I can't remember. Really low chance for the stun. The #1 thing you are worried about is this right here. Recover all HP only once when HP is below 30%. You're going to see this a couple times on free-to-play units. He is a free Senzu Bean. Now remember, Super Battle Road, Battlefield, things like that. You can't take items. Having him on your team is like breaking a Senzu Bean. Now the only downside is you got to keep him out of the fight. But he's an easy farm. Well, I don't see an easy farm. A moderately easy farm. And he's a super attack for a number of the other Whis in the game. I think all the Whis, in fact. So, not a bad unit to have. Not my first pick, but if you need Senzus, if that's going to be like a lifesaver for you, obviously you don't have transformation units or whatever that do recovery. Great option. Great option. Lynx, you're probably not going to use. Godly Power, Shocking Speed isn't bad. Connoisseur, Gentleman, and Brainiacs. Shocking Speed is the only thing on here you're probably ever going to use, but like I said, that Senzu effect, that is the only real reason to run him. Moving on to a dude I actually don't have. Well, okay. I have his base form. I don't have him Dokkan because we're waiting for that event to come back later this month, okay? Agl Bardock. All right. Where does this guy drop from? I don't remember where this guy drops from. Anyway. Drop card. Easy enough to pick up. I think he actually drops from the event itself. I can't remember specifically. But, nonetheless, doesn't really matter. I guess actually it does matter. Poop and a half. I'm pretty sure he drops from his event. I have to double verify that. I don't remember specifically where he drops from. I know he's a drop card. We can discuss that later on down the road when his event comes back, when you can actually Dokkan him, because you can't do anything with him right now until you get the Warrior Mark, and the Warrior Mark is not in his the Hero Extermination Plan. You can only get it through the Bardock event, which makes me think it's from that. I don't remember specifically. Anyway, this guy. AGL, Strike Type Key +3, attack 30%. Probably not going to use that. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. That's not bad at all. This is the #1 reason you're going to use him. #1 reason you're going to use him. Blah. Words. AGL and Strength Type, Key +2, attack 30%. Not defense, just attack 30%. 30% attack boost is pretty damn good. He's a great support unit to have on your team. A great support unit. And an easy farm. So, wonderful unit. Now, like I said, some of these units you may not be able to get right away, but we'll talk about them when the events come back around. Like I said, his events come back around shortly, that at least you can get the medals for him from. When the events come back around, we can talk about it specifically. And of course, you need to do a little bit of research. I'm failing miserably. I don't remember where he specifically came from, but I want to say that it was that event. I want to say it was, but I'm not 100% on that. But anyway, when it does come back around, farm this guy up. Great free-to-play unit if you need one. Saiyan Warrior Race, not worried about it. Saiyan Lineage, probably going to do that. Team Bardock, never going to use that. Saiyan Pride, but prepare for battle and shattering the limit. Family ties, meh. These two, and Saiyan Lineage. Probably going to use those. Probably going to use those Lynx. And that's 5 key right there. So, plus 2 more and attack 30%. This guy's always getting off super attacks on the right team. Always. Always, always, always. Great unit. Absolutely love him. I will be Dokkaning mine ASAP when that event comes back later this month. Okay? Moving on to a Tournament of Power unit, and we're going to actually be talking quite a bit about them because we're going to build a free-to-play Tournament of Power team here later this week and take that up against some events. I do sincerely believe that team is going to be bonkers, but will it be better than the Ginyu Force? That I don't know. We'll see, though. Okay? Universal Survival Saga. Key plus 3 HP attack and defense, 30%. I mean, nah. If you don't have the leaders, okay, maybe. I mean, you're going to have a hard time with 30% leads. I'm going to be real. You can have a hard time. Main thing with her, causes supreme damage to the enemy and lowers attack, okay? Whenever I see this, especially on a free-to-play, my brain immediately starts going, okay, double attack. Because every time you lower the attack, that's less damage you are taking. When you lower defense, it's more damage they're taking. It's just, it makes sense, okay? Here's the fun part. Defense, 10% per key sphere obtained. Not type key spheres, per any key sphere obtained. So she has the ability, the possibility to tank. Medium chance to stun the attacked enemy for 2 turns. I want to say it's a 30%. It's not reliable. But between this and her super attack, great unit. I think she's worth the farm. Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Infinite Energy, Battlefield Diva, and Tournament of Power. TOP is the only real link you're going to use, unless you put the free-to-play 17 on this, or the other 17 for that matter, Tech 17. That's all she's going to really link with, unless she's on an Android's team, but not a bad unit. I really like her. I think she's well worth the investment. Not an easy farm. Not an easy farm by a long shot. And I believe she's around right now. Let me double check. I think the Tournament of Power is still around for a couple more days. Let's just verify here real fast. This one I do know, because this comes from that final Tournament of Power. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. I'll go ahead and pull it up over here. Boop. Oh, nice. Come on, screen. There you are. Okay. Comes from this event right here. Universal Survival Saga. She drops from stage 1. Now, she is not an easy drop to acquire. Not by a long shot. Not by a wide margin at all. But do it. It's easy enough. Why not, right? Okay. That is that event right. That's the AGL one. Yeah, that's the AGL one. Because of the green background, my brain immediately started going tech. No, she's the AGL one. We're talking about AGL units. It's early in the morning, guys. I'm trying to record this and get this out for you guys, because I've been derping on this for 2 weeks. So, I want to get content moving again. Anyway, I digress. Great unit. Really like her. Well worth the investment. Make sure you farm her, because that event goes away on the 13th. So you got a few more days. Make sure you're farming her. Good unit. Moving on to one you can't farm anymore. If you missed out on Easy A Piccolo, you missed out on a great unit. A really awesome hitter. He upgrades to all the way to SA 15. He's got an ECA, AGL type, key plus 2 HP, attack and defense 30%. Meh, you're not going to be using that. Let's see if we can max this guy out. It doesn't really show us the full extent of what he's capable of, but let's see. Yeah, great unit. Special beam cannon, causes supreme damage to the enemy. Let me see if I can pull mine up over here, so I can give you the actual stats once again from the game. Ah, here we go. Alright. Going back to the game. Boom. Boom. Really need to fix that. Alright. So, Namekians category key plus 3, HP attack and defense 70%, or AGL type key plus 2, HP attack and defense 30%. So if you running a Namekians team, not a bad unit to run. I personally would run him on Planet Namek Saga because he hits like a truck, especially with EZA Gohan. All right. His super attack causes supreme damage to the enemy, raises defense by 30% for 1 turn. That actually is a vast improvement over the other one, which on DBZ Space just says raises. Just says raise. It doesn't even say raise attack. Just says supreme damage. So there we go. Okay. Passive. Attack and defense 60%, attack 12%, and key plus 2 in addition per rainbow sphere obtained. So feed him rainbow spheres, he'll go to the moon and assimilate when conditions are met. Z fighters, experienced fighters, Namekians, Brainiacs, shocking speed, gaze respect and shattering the limit. I'm about 50% on his Lynx, but let's go to assimilation. This is what he does 30% of the time. I think it's 30% chance. I can't remember specifically. Oof. But I believe it's just a base 30% chance of him changing. Okay. Cost supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 3 turns. Okay. Leader skill doesn't change. Passive. Recovers 30% HP only once. Changes AGL spheres to rainbow spheres. Attack and defense 70%. Attack 50% and plus 3 key. In addition, recovers 18,000 HP per rainbow sphere obtained. Great unit. Busted all to shit. This guy is fan-freaking-tastic. Don't sleep on him. If he ever comes back, which I'm hoping he will, free-to-play EZA, you sleep on him, you a damn fool. He is just that freaking good. Go away. What are you doing? Alright, cool. I just want to get the video out. I don't know if I'm going to have another chance to film this between now and then. I'm just... With all the tech issues, I just really want to get videos out. So every little tiny window I've got, we're going to take. This Pycon. Okay? Is he the best? Nah. AGL and strength type key plus 3. No stat boosts. Meh. Causes huge damage to the enemy. Lowers attack. This is a super strike unit. He's a free and easy farm. I would say he's somewhat worth only because stoic strength, all allies attack 15% when HP is 50% or above. A 15, if you really, really need a support unit, he's a good support unit and an easy farm. Gentleman, Cold Judgment, Bombardment, Shocking Speed, which, again, we've seen a lot of that. Experienced Fighters, Soul v Soul, and Super Strike. Okay? Biggest Super Strike can go up to SA 15, but he still is only huge damage, so he's a pathetic hitter. That said, don't orb him. Don't even bother with that on Super Strikes. Forget that. But Super Strikes are your daily grind. They're the ones that we used to use for Prime Battle that we don't anymore. The lowers attack. It's over there. Over there. I think that's worth, and that is definitely worth. If nothing else, he's someone you could throw on the team that is going to benefit other units. There are a lot better passives out there, but as far as free-to-play goes, sometimes you just can't be too picky. That said, 15% could make or break a unit, so I think it's worth. Absolutely worth. Probably on the lower tier of what I'd go after. He's probably like if I had to give him a letter grade, like a C. He's like, not my A team, not my B team, he's my C team. I really need some units. Okay, cool, let's go get him. Okay, let's move on. You had to know this guy was going to be on this list. And I know people are screaming, oh my god, he's not free to play. He's a tournament reward. Well, you could easily free to play the tournament and get enough to get this guy. Get your free to play Raditz, build a decent AoE team, or at least build a team with a lot of stuns, and then run the lower levels. You don't have to run level 30. 30 difficulty. run level like 10 difficulty and just bash through it. Remember, a good streak is going to do way more than just a crap ton of wins with no streaks at all. So, he's a drop card from, or not a drop card, I'm sorry, a World Tournament reward, and I'm going to count that as free to play. I don't think they need any introduction. All types, attack and defense, 100%. You're not using the leader skill, but very rarely. Strike a Bond causes Mega Colossal damage with a chance to stun the enemy. Let me go back here. That is their 18 key. Let's look at their 12 key. Where did they go? They're right here. Okay. The 12 key is Double Dodon Ray. Causes colossal damage to the enemy and a rare chance to stun the enemy. Pretty straightforward. And when you get them to SA 20, their super attacks increased even more, though, unless you're throwing Kais at him, which do not throw Kais at him. Don't, or them. Don't do it, guys. SA 10 is enough. Mine's SA 10, and they do a decent amount of damage. They'll do even more. Keep him free to play. He's good. He's in the upper echelon. He's easily in the A to S tier of free to plays. There are harder hitters for free to play. I'm not gonna lie, but for what he does and all the stats he has, very, very good. Okay. Passive skill. Attack 10,000. It's a base attack. It's not a percentage. When key is 8 or more, you're almost always gonna have that. Defense 10,000 when key is 11 or more, plus an additional attack and defense 10,000. So 20,000 base added when key is 14 or more. Like I said, that passive is mid-tier at best. At best. But Z Fighters, Crane School, Dodon Ray, Master and Pupil, Shocking Speed, again we keep seeing that, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. So you got 3 really great Lynx on here. I love this unit. I love this unit. And you can comment all you want that he's not free to play. There's no way to buy this card. You have to win the tournament to get him. And there's a lot of people that just don't have the units. And I'm here to tell you, the free to play Raditz will pull your ass through if you have the good stunners. Not a bad gig. I don't know if you'd win it all the way up to here, but let's face it, even free to play, you still do summons from time to time. You farm up your Dragon Stones and whatnot. I'm going to count the tournament units. I am absolutely going to count the tournament units. I really am. So we're going to move on to this tournament unit. What? Yup. AGL Hit. I don't even remember what tournament he comes from now. What tournament does he come from? I don't remember. We got that. Maybe that's the tournament we haven't received yet. I can't remember specifically. Either way, he's a tournament reward. You can get him from the GSSR summons during the tournament if you get that high, if you didn't already get him. I consider him free to play because you can still get them from the GSSR summons. It just kind of makes sense, guys. Why is my music stopped? Man, everything is trolling me hard tonight. Everything is trolling like mad. Alright. Good times. Good times. Professionalism at its maximum, y'all. Anyway. You know I've had some tech issues. I'm just going to continue trying to get this out. Alright. AGL key type HP attack and defense 50%. In a pinch you could use them. Cause supreme damage to the with a medium chance to stun the enemy. That's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad. Okay, Ace Fighter of Universe 6. Attack and defense 60% when performing super attack. Medium chance to stun the attacked enemy as the first attacker in a turn. So you have 2 chances to stun the enemy. That actually improves your odds very, very well. So, Supreme Warrior, Enhanced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Warriors Universe 6, Shocking Speed. We keep seeing Shocking Speed. It's the only good link on here, though. That one you might use too. There's some of the free-to-play units. Still, with that much stun, he is going to be a beast on your team. Unfortunately, he's not farmable, but and you have to get them from the World Tournament. But with I'm gonna be honest with you guys, supreme damage with medium chance to stun, you're not doing any damage, especially not with that boost. That stun is what you're after. So the double possibility of stun, it's a real improvement. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean you'll have to keep him out of the fight. You'll have to do a little bit of maintenance, but the wise player can utilize that. So that's why I included him. He is, again, probably like high C, low B tier for me. Okay? Moving on to this guy. Okay? I know, another World Tournament team, another World Tournament unit. I know. Follow me here. Another key to HP and attack, 50%. We're not worried about that. Causes supreme damage to the enemy, and all allies attack 20% for 1 turn. That's pretty handy. I'm not going to lie. Okay? Level difference. Defense, 100%. 100% defense. He's going to be a decent tank. Just saying it. He's going to be a decent tank, and he's farmable. So, as first attack in return, he gets this tanking. Superclass allies attack 30%. I think that's the best we've seen out of a free-to-play unit thus far. Great unit. Absolutely great unit. Absolutely adore this unit, and he's farmable every Monday with the Vegeta Dokkan event. Great unit. Saiyan warrior race, Saiyan lineage, prepared for battle. Power bestowed by God, fused fighter. Note that we're going to use that a lot in this game. I used that Lynx skill before the fusion. We had that Lynx skill is the reason we had fusion teams before we even had categories. So he's going to be great. He's absolutely great. Okay, 2 more to talk about, including this Baba Shop unit. What am I thinking? This unit you can only get from the coins in the Baba Shop during the anniversary events. Okay? So if you didn't, we got another anniversary coming up. January for JP, July for Dokkan. Okay? But if you picked him up, he's not a bad unit at all. Okay? Passive. Attack and defense 20% for all allies when key is 7 or more. So you got to feed him key, you got to get a super attack off, more or less. And he gives a 20% attack and defense boost. That defense boost is big. Attack and defense 20% for all allies. That is actually pretty damn good. All in the family, Saiyan lineage, Turtle School, Kamehameha, and GT. Now, GT Link's not bad, but the rest of those links are kind of... That said, this is worth right here. This is totally worth. Especially free-to-play. Now, one more to talk about. He's also a Baba Shop unit. This guy right here, again, you're not going to read the leader skill. He's a huge damage unit. That is just awful. We're actually more worried about his Dokkan. Come on, game. Let's look at his Dokkan unit. There we go. AGL tech and strength, HP and attack 30%, no defense. Causes extreme damage. Okay. Forgot to pull up his Dokkan unit, guys. Sorry about that. Supreme damage with no effect. Nah. But all allies keep +2 and attack 20% when HP is 50% or above. Key +2 and the attack boost. Need I say more? Okay. If you pulled him, you pulled him. If you didn't, gotta wait till the anniversary again. But again, not going to be the hitter. He's not going to be the powerhouse for your team. What he's going to be doing is he's going to go on... probably go off rotation, honestly. And just rotate in and out all this extra damage for units. It's pretty much what he's there for. You can keep him on rotation. The key +2 will be handy too, but you got to keep him out of the fight, which is going to be hard. But Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan, Super Saiyan, good link. Sea Fighters prepared for battle, and shattering the limit. So, great units, guys. All free to play. Okay? Once again, you can look all these units up. I'll go over them one more time. This is... Oh, God, I can't remember the name of him. Proof of Tough Training. I can't read from here. All Out Charge. That's the actual base unit from him. Okay. This one is Explorer's Premonition. Okay. Whatever the heck that is. Kid Goku GT. Not Kid. Goku GT. Okay. This one is... God, I can't read that. Overwhelming Combat Strength Vegeta. AGL Vegeta. This one is... You can look all these units up to get more information on them. Perfect Assassination Hit. This unit is... Oh. LRT and Chaozu. They need no introduction. Okay. Super Strike Pycon. Red Hot something. I can't. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Super Strike Pycon will get you right where you need to go. And he's easily farmable. Next. Easy A Piccolo. What's it called? Battle as a Namekian. Easy A Piccolo. Just keep life easy. Next. Free-to-play Tournament of Power Android 18. We showed you where to get her. Pretty straightforward. Come on. There we are. Saiyan's Last Stand, Bardock. We talked about him too, and I've got the Dokkan version of it. I need to Dokkan him when he comes back, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Free-to-play AGL Whis. This is the puzzle... Whatever, doesn't matter. Free-to-play AGL Whis. He comes from the Hero Extermination Plan. Make sure you get him. The Great Saiyan that comes from the Baba Shop from Baba Points. And finally, Whis again. Free-to-play Whiskey Bitch. Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta, and Bulma. He comes from that event that was just here and then left. I imagine it's going to be back because with the double rate spanner, if I had to guess. We haven't confirmed that, but I would imagine it's coming back before too terribly long. Because he's pretty much prominent in all those double rate spanners. So there you guys go. There you go. Go check out these units. If you have them, hells yes. If you're free to play, even better. If you need any one of them or if you have any questions, comment in the comments section down below. Sorry we had a couple of technical glitches, but again, I'm just trying to get these videos out because the channel's been dying, guys. So, got more information coming for you guys. We got tech coming tomorrow on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. There's some insane units on that. Till then, follow my Birdman, hit me up on Booker, and I will lay your ass out next time.